Welcome back to Texas Top Homes, where home buying, selling, and financing are all simplified. I'm your host, Freeman Sawyer. With me is my co-host, Tracy Wiesman. Today, we're sitting with one of Texas' top realtors, Prince Patridge from Patridge Investments from McKinney, Texas. Prince, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So, question for you, Prince. What one piece of advice would you give somebody if they were looking to get started in investing, kind of like you did? What's the one piece of advice you would tell them?
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of things that could be number one on the list, but kind of the few things I'll touch on is educate yourself. You want to make sure that you have the right paperwork. You want to make sure that you have everything set up. Number two is just don't give up. It took me about 6 months to get my first deal. And all through that time, I didn't know if it was going to work or not. I didn't want to look a fool to my family because I was already posting stuff about it.
Sure.
So I was like, man, I have to do it. But it really, and it's really cliche. You hear it all the time. People say, yeah, don't give up, but really don't give up. A fellow investor told me, as long as you keep getting leads and setting appointments, you're going to get deals. And it may seem hard. I mean, I've had periods of my career where I'd had like a drought, and I'd put out all the marketing in the world, and I wouldn't get anything for months. And then one day, one deal just comes through, and it just makes everything that I did pay off. So, I mean,
Sure.
if anything, is number one is educate yourself. Number two is don't give up, and I'd say number three is surround yourself with the right people. When I was at the dealership doing this, like I had a guy come up to me. He was like, "Hey, I heard you're flipping houses," and I told him, "Yeah," and he was. Like, he started hating for no reason. He was like, you don't even own a house. You still live at home, and you do this, you do that. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah, so it's really, you got to surround yourself with the right people. Don't give up, and education's number one.
Super. Prince, how can folks find you? Give us your website and phone number.
Yeah, PrinceEJPatridge.com, and then cell phone numbers 469-952-0741.